Alright everyone, this is my first time trying to make some video notes with the document camera. Hasn't been working very well, but the notes won't take very long today. At least, I always say that. So, yesterday we learned about adding integers. We talked about adding positive and negative numbers together. Starting with a positive number, adding a negative number. Lots of different examples. You still have your notes from yesterday and you can use them for today's lesson. But today on the homework there'll be a new type of problem for just a couple of the problems that add multiple numbers together. So here's an example. Let's add 5 plus negative 3 plus negative 1. So this is an addition expression. We'll turn it into something we can solve, and it has 3 factors. So all of yesterday's examples had 2 factors. You could pick any of these two, and we had a situation that described how to add positive and negative numbers together, but here we have 3 together. And of course I'm going to use a number line to show how this works, and I'm going to go left to right through this equation, but because this is all addition, it doesn't really matter which one you pick and which one you move to next, but just to keep it simple I'm going to move left to right through the equation. So I'll put a 0 on the number line to show positive and negative sides of the number line. I'll even label most of the numbers. So we'll get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the positive side, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the negative side. So we're going to start with 5, just like the equation has, which is right here. Then the first thing we add to it is negative 3. Remember, normally adding we think of increasing and moving to the right along the number line, but we are adding an opposite sign, so we go the opposite direction. It's just like subtraction. So adding negative 3 means going backwards 3, and for the meantime we land at 2. That's what 5 plus negative 3 is. But we also have to add this negative 1, which just means we keep going from here, subtract 1 more. It's that same opposite direction. So 5 plus negative 3 plus negative 1 lands at positive 1. Remember, we don't need to write the positive sign because it's part of our invisible math, but that's how simple it is to add 3 numbers, even if they're mixed addition and subtraction. That's just one example, but hopefully that helps you with the 2 or 3 new problems on today's assignment.